Okay. Fnatic banning Sejuani, Aatrox and Varus. Interesting that they're banning Aatrox and not first picking it. Honestly, I'm already quite weirded out by Fnatic's draft. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't make sense to me. Like, Jensen is known as an Orianna 1-3 pony. Not a lot of 1-3 pony, but like Orianna main. And they opt into playing Victor versus Orianna, which is like, it's a 5 matchup for Victor on lane, but it's like, Orianna is pretty good into Victor. Pretty decent at least. So instead of first picking Aatrox, they first pick Victor, which is like, Victor is not an OP first pick. So Fnatic doesn't get any good first pick, which is already weird. And then CNN gets on Orianna. They get Maokai, Aphelios. Like, honestly, Fnatic's draft is already quite weird. Thought they were like first picking Maokai at least. Yeah, I thought they were first picking Maokai as well. Would make more sense to me. Okay, Trundle into Maokai and Victor and Aphelios. Trundle is quite of value here, not gonna lie. Sylas is also open in these drafts, yeah. Well, both Millennials are like not that great of Sylas players, so I guess they just prefer not picking it. Like they pick Aphelios to ban Lucian, Kalista, and then just play against Jinx, which is like, honestly, I think Sinan outdrafted Fnatic so fucking hard this game. Like it's quite crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's quite crazy, yeah. At least I think Soraka blind was actually good here. Humanoid is not that good on Sylas, no. If he was really good on Sylas, he would be picking it every game. He did improve, yeah, but he's not very good, like, how do I say, he's not very comfortable on it. Because if he was, he would be picking it every game. He's had one really fucking pop-off game. But it's not like he's sad, his Sylas is like, oh, you don't say, oh, Humanoid, oh yeah, Sylas. Yeah, he's had one really good game. I agree. He's still not a Sylas player. Actually, I was looking through some of my old screenshots. Not screenshots, sorry, stream highlights. Like from like 6-7 years ago. And I found a 1v1 between Red Arrow and Gilius. Where Red played Teemo and Gilius played Twitch. And Gilius got so murdered. It was kind of funny. I think how draft should work. Personally, I think how draft should work in this meta is that I can try to explain it for you guys. I don't think blue side should be banning Aatrox because it's obvious red side is banning Yuumi and Azir. And now they're probably banning Caitlyn as well because opposite is a Caitlyn player. Like these red side bans after Humanoid Hard Smurf week 1 on Azir. Azir is a locked ban. Yuumi should be a locked ban, so they have 2 locked bans. So enemy has 2 locked bans. And Caitlyn has been banned the whole world, and Upset is a Caitlyn player. So Upset, so basically Cena has kind of 3 locked bans, honestly. Pretty straightforward like that. And Fnatic banning Aatrox is just awkward to me because Wunder is actually a good Aatrox player. And I don't think Fi just counters to Aatrox. So if Aatrox would be a better first pick, and if not, personally I think you should just first pick Maokai and then wait to pick mid after, or something like picking Maokai first pick and then picking Sylas on 2-3. And then you can pick AD as well because Maokai is a flex. For example, if they first pick Maokai, like just think about it. If they first pick Maokai right now, they could have picked Trundle, Sylas into Ornn Orianna. How does Cloud9 win the game? Trundle Sylas is one of the most OP mid jungle 2v2s in the game. Trundle is like really good against Ornn, and Trundle Maokai is just a really good top jungle. So Herald is secured. They already have mid jungle pressure. Like in general, I'm just not like, I don't know, I'm just not too happy with this Fnatic's draft. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I think Jax is like, picking Jax into Aatrox is kind of like saying, look bro, I'm gonna spit on your face right now. Try to like punish me for it. So yeah, Trundle here against 2 mobile champs, 3 mobile champs. Yeah, I don't know, Sinan like hard outdrafted them. Not gonna lie. Sinan pretty hard outdrafted them. So both junglers should path towards bot. They're both pathing towards bot. Actually, I saw the first couple of minutes of this game. Upset and Hylissang were taking really good trades because Berserker is about to flash. So yeah, now Sin and bot lane is kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie, but guys, I'm not gonna be that guy who just goes and blindly flames Razork, because I don't actually think it's Razork's fault. Or I mean, it is a little bit, but not that much. So now, both bot lane's base, they're coming back to base. Javan clears towards bot. All of it is good. Bot wave is bouncing, so Cloud9 has to push a bot. Fnatic has to go bot to help them out. So Fnatic bot lane forced Sinan's bot lane summoners in 2v2. They got Jinx sums. Really good, really fucking important. So what happens now is both junglers went to base, and both junglers go do their topside camps. Blabber skips Krugs because Krugs are too far away. He's gonna have to help bot. They go do their topside camps and path towards bot lane. Jarvan is pathing so he can pressure them, potentially gank them, while Channel is pathing so he can protect them from pushing out. Upset here is trimming the wave a little bit, so the wave is not too big when the junglers are here to fight, which is also super good. Also all very good. So now Humanoid gave information that Orianna put a ward here. So what Razork does is pretty good because he skips the ward with EQ. That's good. The only thing is that Raptors are spawning very soon, so once Cloud9 bot lane doesn't see him on Raptors, they will know exactly where he is in bot lane. So also Hylissang put a pink here, which is super good because they don't have vision of the bush, and Jinx cannot go and ward the bush because if she wards and Jarvan is there, she's just dead. So her best chances of staying in lane. Though right now I actually think, like, I could be wrong because I haven't played bot lane in a while, like in this meta ever, but I think if Upset just runs it and Jinx right now with Ghost, I think they will just kill him. So I don't know what the comms were there. Obviously I'm not here to blame anybody. I don't want even worse, like after going 0-3, I don't want you guys to like blame somebody for Fnatic because it's the whole mix of team. But I think Upset can just honestly like flash on Jinx. Javan also has flash. Upset has flash. Soraka has flash. I think they can just flash on Jinx, hard force this, and they will win the 3v3 because of Soraka heals. I really think so. I'm actually, honestly, I would actually bet my whole salary on this. Like I would actually bet my whole salary. I'm actually just becoming more and more convinced. There is just no world, especially because of Soraka and Lulu doesn't have Ignite. So there's like no world where they even trade one kill after. By the way, there's just no world because Jinx will die one shot. Jinx cannot do anything. She just can't survive. So I don't know. Like I think they should just be fucked here. Honestly, Javan also has 2 long swords. I feel has 2 long swords. Like right now, I think Razor can just walk past this pink, like whew. Upset can go even like I think Ghost is maybe too slow. I think he has to flash auto Q, and then he will get Jarvan EQ'd. He will get Soraka silenced. He has no heal, no flash. I feel this is blue purple, the most OP guns. Like he's for sure not surviving this. So what happens now? Okay, they didn't do that. Fnatic knows the Cloud9 jungle is in the bush. Sure, everybody can see that, and their mothers. But now, Fnatic is still like, yo, we can go here. Okay, I even think right now, honestly, right now, Upset can just press Ghost and just go on them. I'm pretty sure, honestly, I really think they're stronger. I really think they're stronger. Okay, at this point, Channel might kill somebody, but I still think they're pretty strong. So now they're already like getting weaker because Sinan cleared the whole wave. And now what happens is like Fnatic is still looking for something. Even though I think like right now it's possible, but they were too hesitant. They were too hesitant to do something. And I think Javan going first is not how they win this 3v3. I don't think so. So what happens right now is like Fnatic they're all tilted and they're all like, I don't know, they're not tilted, but they're all like, what the fuck? Why haven't we killed Jinx yet? She doesn't have sums. So what they want instead is they want to fight. And Berserker does this well, which like he fakes like he's going to face check, but he doesn't actually. Like his clicks are good. He's like faking it. And Blabber goes to face check instead, which is good. And now I will just assume Hylissang is saying just go, because he saw the angle earlier already. He saw the angle where they just kill the Jinx. So now he's saying just go on whoever we win. I think so at least, because they end up going on Trundle. And how you see this is that Hylissang silences him, so he can't flash. So what Hylissang wanted to do was silence Trundle. Jarvan EQs Trundle as he's silenced, so he cannot flash. And then they try to one-shot the Trundle, which I'm not sure if they could do. He's a bit tankier than Jinx, and Jinx will get a little tempo. Like, I think this is a failed attempt. I think they have to kill the Jinx in this 3v3. And even that, the E was badly placed. Like, Soraka's E was badly placed. He should place it more on top of the character. And obviously Jarvan EQ was also bad, right? But I think this is a whole mix of like, yeah, this is just a whole mix of so many like not synergies. Like they're not playing synergetic, and this is why it ended up so poorly. So yeah, just wanted to actually explain to you guys that it's not just one person. I actually think it's all three of them here fucking up at different points of times, or not understanding the situation very well. And yeah, that's kind of how it goes, League of Legends. It's not, I mean, it's usually not just about one person. So obviously, as a little bronzy who you are, like in Twitch chat, it's easy to say, ah, Razor kick W, what a noob, lol. But that's not true. Razor was probably just as mind blown that this didn't work. So yeah. And I know if Jarvan and EQ flashes, they don't win. Jarvan needs EQ for the damage. Like they only win by Aphelios going first. It's like it's how I said that Aphelios has to hit the roots first, and then Jarvan has to flash EQ to be able to get the damage off and the knock-up off on them. Yeah, it's easiest to put all the blame on Wunder. That's true. But yeah, this is basically that's basically the situation. Don't think you can just blame one person. It's all of them. And after this, obviously the game is quite hard, because now Jinx is like, woo, woohoo! I get to push on the wave and not int the rest of the game, because this was the scariest point in the game. And then like Upset is probably tilted. I don't know what he's doing, because that was disgusting. So he has to flash. Like, I think none of the Fnatic members can believe what just happened and how the situation went poorly for them. So I even think it's not even just about like losing to C9. It's about how badly they have played this whole sequence out is what made them not get out of groups. I'm not even joking, by the way. Like one play like this can be like, holy shit. Like each one of them can think about the other one. Wow, what are my teammates doing? Each one of them has the right to think about it. I mean, the right, like they have the reason to think about it. What are my teammates doing? So it's just sometimes it's just really hard to get out of this kind of like if you're not a true team, this can break you, especially because this is not the one game, one day. Yeah, one game, one day. That's what I'm trying to say. This is 3 games in one day. Maybe if they could just reset after this game, not play anymore today, and play again tomorrow, they will have a chance of getting out of groups. But if this is the first game and the first play, how the day starts, it's a really bad play. How I say, a really bad set to the day. I don't know. You guys get what I mean. It's a really bad day for Fnatic. And after this, honestly, like after this, this one I'm not even sure. Like this one, they might just straight up be weaker. Though since Razork is level 6, I feel like he could just try to go for. No, Rihanna is taking really safe path. I don't know. I feel like Humanoid could just. I don't know. Can't Humanoid just move earlier? I mean, I don't know. This one is very weird for me. Like it looks like they're inting, but maybe Blabber is just like too good and he knows exactly what he can do. Like if Razor gets the Herald, I think I don't know. The ult was too early. There's nobody to follow up. The ult was just way too early. Like I think if Razor smites his Herald somehow, if he gets the Herald, Xianan is fucked again, because he gets the Herald and Trundle doesn't get level 6. Trundle gets level 6 from killing the Herald, right? Trundle gets level 6 from killing the Herald here and level up. So So now they're just doomed. But it could have gone different way. And they also have Soraka ult. Wow, dude, I don't know. Okay, this one probably is Razor's misplay a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I think Fnatic had a fine idea of playing the game. They just they just broke their fingers. They just broke their fingers. If I was Fnatic coach, if I was Fnatic coach, I would actually just tell them, just guys, if you have anything right now to say, just say it, just so you guys can go next game in peace. Because wow, like I have a feeling like they would love to flame each other after this game. Like they should just let it out and just go game after. So yeah, I think after this, I don't even know if it's worth watching the game anymore, because the game just like both combos work the same way, where AD carry is the main character in this game, and one AD carry is gonna be like 1,000 gold or something up on the other one soon. Also, Orianna has Pyramid Prior now because she got 2 kills. Victor can't do anything anymore. Fnatic Botlane is still doing fine in CS, but now Channel has Divine Sunderer. He can just go anywhere on the map. Nobody can face check him. Nobody can tank him. Sin and Botlane is gonna. They have the Herald as well, so they're gonna get plates. And now they're gonna keep laning until they get Kraken. Now Jinx has Kraken. So now the game is like pretty much decided already. There's not even much to do. Yeah, there's not even much to do right now. Razor does a good play here. Humanoid is AFK. It sucks. But I don't think it matters. I think the game has already been decided. Like the game has been decided because first, Cloud9 comp is better. Second of all, Fnatic play like dog shit. Third of all, C9 got the first herald in a comp. Both Fnatic comp and C9 comp work exactly the same. Exactly the same, and whoever gets ahead, it's gonna be really hard for the other team to lose. Unless they make a really huge mistake. There is not much playmaking. This is not an animal game with like Naut, Kai'Sa, Leona, this kind of champs. This is enchanters. So whoever gets ahead is really hard to come back for the other team. So yeah, I don't know. The game is just kind of over. I don't even know if there is point of watching anymore. They have the second herald as well. They get 2 turrets from herald. Jensen dies, but it doesn't matter. There's Jarnold for it. They got the Drake as well. Like they're literally getting everything. And Jensen defends top turret as well with TP. Wow, this is just a disaster. Just a disaster. It's just sad to play this game because like both teams like I don't know how hard you have to out teamfight them to be able to win this game as Fnatic. Like I don't even think it's possible. I think their comp is just straight up worse. Channel counters literally all champs on enemy team besides Jarvan. He's playing against 5 mobile champs. I don't know. Yeah, the game is just over. Hylissang is trying to do something, but I mean he's definitely trolling a bit. But Channel does counter them, it's true. So yeah, that's one game. That's one game. Started off with one bad play into a disaster for the whole day. Yeah, GG. Like there's nothing watching here. Nothing worth watching. Soraka wasn't the pick. I don't know. Soraka was actually a fine pick. I don't know what he should pick. Like, you don't really want to pick a melee support versus Trundle Ornn. Like something like Nautilus, just straight up FF. Okay. I think he could pick Rakan. I think Rakan would be give him a better comp. Rakan will give them a better comp. It will be a harder lane. But I think Upset and Hylissang are really good at playing Rakan lanes. And like winning, going equal or winning. So yeah, I agree with you, my Twitch chat friend. I think Rakan here would be better. Rakan, Jarvan. They would have like more pressure early game together as two, and they could impact mid and bot more. Soraka, you just have to win lane, which they did, to be honest. They really did. Like this game could have gone other way. It could have gone the other way. Bard would unironically be fine, but Bard is just like a Bard, you know. Then you have Bard in your team. And yeah. Probably Dravan Rakan. Maokai is like good combo. But Dravan Straka is also not bad. They just took one from Rogue's book. But they're just not Rogue, I guess. That's just what it is. I was suggesting earlier, they should have probably like I think they should have just first picked Maokai and then pick mid jungle together after. Like Sinan picked Orianna, Ornn 1-2. And they would not just like, yeah, I don't know. I think they could just pick Maokai first pick, they pick Orianna, Ornn, and then he picks Fnatic picks Trundle Sylas. I don't know why Sylas is not going through this draft picked. It's kind of, it's, yeah, Aphelios pick. I don't know, I don't like this Aphelios pick by himself as well. Like I would never want to pick Aphelios when I see Ornn Orianna and I don't have a support pick. And I haven't seen my bot lane matchup. Like it's definitely a bit odd. I feel like it's just a filler pick. That they picked it because nobody else wanted to pick. Which doesn't make sense. They could have easily just picked jungle there. Jensen has a small face. I think Jensen has a small head, yeah. Like, I mean, like small face, yeah. You guys are gonna take this the wrong way, aren't you?